Hey everybody, welcome to Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles, and I thank y'all for watching. Man, we're a little late tonight, but y'all, I told Steve this. I said, man, I need a few minutes to recover from that Falcons pick with Michael Penix Jr. Man, it's just shocking the world. What a night tonight! What a draft already we got going tonight. I've been watching it. My Georgia Bulldog Brock Bowers just got picked by the Saints, and me and Steve here sitting going, oh. What a night. But before I go, y'all, I want to introduce my special guest tonight here on draft night. I got Steve from Purple GT22 with me tonight. Thank you, Steve, for joining me tonight. Very excited about having him on.
Pleasure, man.
Man, I've been wanting to have him on forever. And what a great night to have him. One of the biggest Falcons fans. In the week Matt Ryan retires, one of the biggest Matt Ryan fans. And thank you for joining, Steve. And
thanks for having me, brother.
Man, it's going to be a great night. We got some awesome people in the chat. And before we get going, let's shout them out in the chat. Y'all already been rocking it tonight, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by. No vertical tonight. We'll probably go vertical next week. We got Texas hockey cards in the house. We got Maiden's World of Wax. Man, Maiden had a monster stream on Sunday. He ate a monster sandwich. He had a birthday celebration. I got to come join him. We had a great time on Maiden's stream. If you're not subscribed to Maiden, jump on his bus. What event, man. That was like, I think he live streamed for like 9 hours.
Wow.
It was amazing, man. And we ate this big sandwich, and we had all these awesome people from the card community and all across different communities come on his channel. And I got to stop by for a while. It was great. And we got Random Ritz Kevin in the house. I just subscribed to Kevin's new Instagram. Kevin in the house, come from South Georgia. He's a big Falcons fan. We got Spontic Seth in the house. He's a big Oakland Raiders fan tonight. Thanks, Seth, for stopping by. Man, great Saturday night live stream last night. I'm looking forward to this Saturday night. Man, Spontic is just growing, man. His channel is exploding, man. He's on the road to 100,000 subscribers. He's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know where Seth will probably put it in the chat, but he's just had explosion growth. I think he was a couple weeks ago at like 14,000. Now he's at like almost 60. Seth will tell me about 6. I know he's close to 60,000 or more now. Just in the last couple of weeks. It's just been amazing. I'm so proud of him.
That's crazy.
He's awesome. You know, a couple of months ago, I was on his channel. He says, Zach, one day I'm going to get to 100,000. That's my goal. And I think he's going to get there like in the next couple of weeks. So I'm so pumped.
Yeah.
He's doing awesome. So Barrett Bayhurst in the house. Hey, Barrett, I hit a Hot Wheels restock this week. Y'all got to check the video. I'm going to be dropping it soon. I found a monster treasure hunt this week. I was super pumped about that. And me and Barrett been talking about Hot Wheels hunting. And Barrett will probably going live later on tonight. I think Barrett let me know in the chat. We got Perch, man. Perch in the house. Perch and Dan were joining me last week. Perch was on with Tim and Maiden last night. They had a great stream with Dan. That was awesome. And Steve, you're a big hockey fan. You're a Blues fan, right?
Blues fan, yeah.
Yeah. Are the Blues in the playoffs?
No, they missed it by a few games. They played like crap at the end of the year. So
yeah, you know, when I was a kid, I could take my antenna from Atlanta and I could point it towards St. Louis. And on a good clear night, I could get KMOX and I could hear the Blues hockey games at night on the winter. And I love listening to the Blues. That's when they had Brett Hull and all those great players. And I was a Blues fan for a long time when I was a kid. I really liked them a lot.
That's awesome.
Let's see what we got here. Let's go down here and see who else go. DK in the house. DK, have it your way, man. How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Sports car ripping teacher Vince. I don't know who your Green Bay Packers picked tonight, but I hope they had a good pick. I'm trying to look at the draft here again. I just saw that Brock Bowers went to the Saints. Man,
who that's?
I'm torn, man. I mean, as a Georgia Bulldog, how am I going to pull? But you know what? One of my former Georgia Bulldogs, John Stinchcomb, went to my high school. He played for Georgia, played for the Saints, and I still pull for him. So
you only got to hate them twice a year, so you know.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Have you ever, Steve, been a Saints Falcons game?
No, I have not.
Oh, I went to one a few years ago. It was it was quite an event. I'll say that.
I bet.
It was at the Georgia Dome. It was quite a Maine's World of Wax in the house. And there he is. Who else we got here? Let's see. Just kind of going down the chat if I missed anybody. Sorry if I missed you. Sensei Domino, Tony in the house. Let's see who else we got. I think that's about it. Let's go. Oh, Kenneth Bird in the house. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing, man? Julie Farnham in the house. Julie's great channel. You're not subscribed to her. Let's see who else. I'm getting older. I can't read on here like I used to. All right, there we go. I think that's it. If I missed you on the chat, I appreciate you all stopping by. But yeah, draft night tonight. I know a lot of people are watching the draft, and I'm watching the draft right above the television right now as the picks are made, y'all. So hey, hang on here with me, and I'll let you know an update as the picks go. See who we're picking. We got Caleb Williams went number 1 tonight to the Bears, and the Falcons picked Michael Penix Jr. quarterback. I'm in shock, y'all. I'm in shock. Steve Wood, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. I thought they were going to pick like a defensive player, or I don't know. I didn't see a quarterback, but
I thought Dallas Turner from Alabama was going to be their pick.
yeah, that was one that.
Yeah, I was thinking him. I thought, well, maybe there was some speculation on Atlanta radio today of maybe Brock Bowers, but what do you do with Kyle Pitts? And then that would be awkward. But I really thought, no, they're not going to pick another quarterback, because as much as they spent for Kirk Cousins, you would think, no, they're going to sign. But you know what? They
kind of makes sense. I mean, yeah. But it's just not what I saw. But
it came out of nowhere. So
yeah.
That's going to be a wild season to come. A lot of talk here in Atlanta radio. Turner's still on the board, says Tony. Wow. Barry in the house. Did I get drafted yet? No, Dodger Town 76 Funko. Victor Grunt cards in the house. My pick is in. All
what
right.
up, Victor?
Victor's. So, Steve, would you like to tell everybody about your channel? And man, I've been watching Steve's videos for a while now. He makes great content, y'all. He shares a lot of the same. He loves Atlanta Braves and loves Atlanta Falcons like I do, but he also loves some other sports as well. You want to tell him about your channel? And man, he's a like a lot of us got into YouTube here the last 3 years during COVID. Steve's been doing this for a long time. He's one of the legends here in the card community, and I know every year. And Steve's not going to say this, but I'm going to say it for him. He gets a lot of nominations for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame, and he deserves it, man. This guy's going to get in real soon. So. Oh yeah. Yeah. So Super Bowl, Steve, I'll turn it over to you, let you talk about your channel and talk about when did you start becoming a Falcons and Braves fan? I love to know that.
What's crazy is 1991 I started becoming a fan of the Braves because my uncle was a huge Braves fan. My uncle was a karate instructor, so he used to pick me up for karate. And we go back and forth, and he always had his Braves gear on before he went in, or he'd have a Braves shirt under his gi. And yeah, I was just always a fan from '91. Started with the Braves, and honestly, with the Falcons, it started when they went to the Super Bowl in 99, 99. Yeah,
that's the Super Bowl. The Jamal Anderson Dirty Bird, man. That was the year. When the Falcons,
sorry
that year when remember that field goal where it beat Minnesota in the NFC Championship?
Yeah.
On the Super Bowl. I was in a Winn-Dixie parking lot, and I went up to hug some lady, a random stranger in the parking lot. I was so happy the Falcons had finally made it to the Super Bowl.
I know. I remember watching it with my uncle, man. We were like screaming like little kids because, well, I was a little kid, but he was screaming like a little kid too. But
it was a great time.
Yeah, I started following the Braves in '91, and it was all freaking just fell in love with them, man.
Awesome.
But Falcons has been Braves was tough for quite a few years too, up until a few years ago. But yeah, that's how it started. And collecting started in '91 too with the cards and.
Oh yeah, you started collecting the junk wax there, like
yeah.
Did. Yeah, that's awesome. Let me give a couple shout outs to the chat. We got Stooks baseball cards and curiosities in the house. Thank you, Stook. We got Jim NFL 7 in the house. Thank you, Jim. And we got Center Hill cards in the house. Center Hill in the house. CHC. Thank you for stopping by, man. Y'all go check out these awesome channels. Subscribe to these guys. Support them. I appreciate them all stopping by here and supporting us as well.
Heck yeah.
Awesome channel. So you started collecting during the junk wax era. I was collecting. I started like in the '80s, and that's when I was collecting too, man. I was collecting a lot back then, and I started in the '80s, and then that time, and then kind of went on off to college in the '90s. I stopped for a while, and then COVID hit, and I got started getting back in it again. I always have
Yeah,
kept my collection. Like I've always kept my cards, but I wasn't like going out and buying packs. And
right. Same
I mean, I
here.
kept every single card from my childhood, but I wasn't like out buying new product and just till like during COVID.
Yeah, I've pretty much I never really stopped. So the only time I really slowed down was when I met my wife back in high school, which was 21 years ago. But even then, like I would still buy like a blaster or two at Kmart at the time. But yeah, so
So
trying to
let's
read
see.
the.
Yeah, Barry says red is his favorite color. Well, that's
Me
awesome.
too, man. Red, black, purple.
That's right. I love red.
Just
As a
that
Georgia Bulldog, Atlanta Falcons fan, and the Braves got a little red in there, and my
little
Hawks
bit.
got all my teams. So, sure. And you like to collect UFC cards too, right? I've seen a couple. You show
Yeah,
some UFC
I,
cards.
I like to break some UFC stuff, and then I send like a lot of through the mail autographs. Like I
Yeah,
don't
I
do it a
love
lot anymore. I
it.
pick like a lot of guys that do the through the mail stuff. They want the quantity. I try to do it more for the quality. Like so, I send the ones that I specifically want because stamps are expensive nowadays.
Yeah, yeah. And
And
there's a lot of them now that charge. I like to get a good quality one that's free. Like I've
yeah,
done Shaq was a great one that I got. Robert Parrish. I do a lot of Braves and I've done a couple Falcons too, and a couple Hawks. Players that I really like Kevin Butler. He used to play for the Georgia Bulldogs, so
yeah,
I got back, and he was awesome. He sent me 3 autos back. He was great.
wow,
I don't do a lot of, when I first started this channel, I did a lot of TTMs here on this channel. But as I got into that retail sports card hunting, I didn't have time to do all the I want to get back into more TTMs because I love doing it. There's a thrill, almost like hitting a sports card restock when you get that mail from that
oh yeah.
player in the mailbox and you're opening that box up. And you're like, oh man, what is,
Who is it?
yeah, who is it? You get that same thrill almost as when I go into Walmart and I see an MJ Holdings box and I'm like, oh, what could be in there? Um, I get pumped on that. Like yesterday, I ran into a Hot Wheels restock at the Dollar General, and I was so pumped.
Yeah, my dad's a big Hot Wheels collector, and he'll like be like, "Yeah, I found this super treasure hunt. Found this super treasure hunt."
Oh man, that's awesome! Super treasures are so hard to find. I found a
Oh, I
I found
know.
a case yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh! And the funny thing is, I knew the manager of the Dollar General, so she let me go through half the case, and I was able to find. Y'all have to stay tuned in my video. I'm not gonna spoil it, y'all, but I found something really cool in there.
It's awesome.
Adam's card closet in the house. Man, there's one of our Braves
What up,
brothers right
Adam?
there. Super Daryl Giardardo in the house. There's Daryl.
What up, Daryl? It's
Daryl's
95
awesome.
cents.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever go? I saw in your video you're going to go to the card show he was at. Did you get the chance to do that?
No, my wife wasn't feeling good, and we take care of my when my mom passed away, we take care of my disabled brother who has cerebral palsy. So I didn't want to be like just go and then leave her here. So,
Yeah.
but
We
next,
got Burst
I
Beats
was
in
gonna
the
go.
house. Sorry.
I was gonna go to the. I'm gonna go to the next one. Hopefully that he sets up
Yeah.
at. So
That's awesome. Yeah. He takes off for the winter time and then he's out and hitting the card shows again. And that's awesome. Burst Beats in the house. Forgot to shout out Mr. 95 Cents. So many awesome people here. I appreciate y'all all stopping by. It's been a great night of draft coverage. The Colts just took Latu of UCLA defensive. It's Laitu and then Latu.
I've heard the
And
name before, but don't ask me to
yeah,
pronounce that.
man, I'm gonna have a hard time pronouncing that card when I rip it out of a pack. Latu. It's like me when I'm ripping hockey last week. I don't know if you saw me, but I had such a hard time with some of the European hockey player names.
Oh, it's so bad because like it sounds like it looks a certain way, but when you say it's completely different. Like,
Yeah, it was crazy. But he comes out of UCLA, so that well, they got a defense now. The Seattle Seahawks are on the clock. Barrett Bayhurst is your team, man. I know he's still tuning in here, so we'll see who they get. So pumped to have it all here. Yeah, Daryl. Did you know Daryl's nephew works in the Brave Stadium?
yeah, he told me about that because I was showing this card off. I think that I bought off Daryl, and I
Oh,
got
I
his
love
name.
that.
I got his name back here because I'm like that way I know where it came from,
Yeah.
even though I bought it. Sorry for the
Wow, that's
glare,
an
but
awesome card. I
and he's
love
like, you
that.
know, my nephew works for the Braves. I'm like, wow. So
We're still in. Jay Thompson asked, "Where are we at the draft?" We're still in the first round. The Seahawks are on the clock. I think this is the 10th or 11th pick. I can't tell. It doesn't show what pick we're at, but the Seattle Seahawks are on the clock, y'all. Caleb Williams went number one, y'all. So, that's awesome. You bought that. Daryl's one of the best here, man. And y'all, I got some mail from Daryl. I'll be opening up next week as well. Barrett Bayhurst wants them to take a Huskies. Yeah, then here's Bert's Beats. Bert had an awesome stream on Tuesday night. If y'all aren't joining Bert on Tuesday night, he had an epic. Man, he's pulled so many Wimbies, man. This guy, he's never been. His most Bert is he's a man of many talents on his channel, but he's been ripping sports cards, and this guy's been pulling so many Wimbies out of his packs, man. It's unbelievable. If you want to go find some Wimbies, get Bert to open them up for you because he's been pulling fire.
I'll just sub. I wish they'd leave the comments up at the end of the streams because that way we could go back and sub to people.
Yeah.
They take
You
them
can.
down now. I don't know.
I know I leave up the comment. You can go on the chat on my videos if you're watching the replay, and there's a
Yeah.
button you can push where you can see all the chat, y'all. If you're watching this on the
Oh,
replay,
okay.
and then you can click on everybody here as well. And I'm trying to put it here on the channel. We got Cruz and Company. What's up, guys? Thank you, man, for stopping by. I appreciate
Heck
you
yeah.
stopping by. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Yeah. This is so awesome. I appreciate y'all all. We had Bert was on Maiden Stream on Sunday as well. And guess who appeared, had a big face reveal? I'm sorry, this guy right here, Dirk Remington. Man, so pumped to see Dirk finally do a face reveal. Somebody does a face reveal, and that's a big day. And Dirk is one of my longtime friends. And Dirk, I gotta have you on here now on my channel. Now I'm doing lives. That's totally awesome, man. Dirk's one of the best. He's on the road. He's out hunting for sports cards. He does a lot of card shows. He's all over America, and super pumped
That's
about having Dirk
awesome.
here with me tonight. That's awesome. One of the great content creators, man. And it's pretty cool when you're a big fan of someone, you've been watching their channel a long time, and
Yeah.
they do that. And that's, I've had a couple of awesome channels do that here on my channel. And I'm really honored when y'all do that here on my channel because that means a lot to me. And I know, everybody has a different way of doing YouTube. Some people do face reveal, some people don't. That's everybody's choice. But when you do that it's pretty honored when people do that on your channel. That's pretty awesome. Dirk is awesome, says Maiden. That's right, for sure.
Took me
Well,
about 4 or 5 videos, and then I was like, you know what? I'm flipping it around. So,
for sure. Well, Steve, you have some. Steve and I were talking. He's got some awesome cards he wants to share as well with us tonight.
yeah, got some stuff to show.
Awesome. Look at that Matt Ryan in the back of it, man. That's totally awesome. What a week for Matt
Yeah,
Ryan.
shout out to Reindeer Studios, man. Painted that.
Scott, oh yeah, I remember when. Now I think about it, I remember seeing that video where Scott did that. That is totally awesome.
Yeah, I was happy he did like a full, like, quick time lapse.
Yes, that was a great video. Y'all go back and watch that on Scott's channel. That was an incredible video he did, and what an amazing artist he is. I see a lot of
He
his
did an
drawings.
Acuna piece for me too, 4 years ago.
Oh, that's awesome. He sent me a Hank Aaron card he did with his art on it.
Oh yeah,
And
the prints.
yeah,
they were awesome.
I have that in a top loader. That's one of my favorites in my collection, especially being made by him, custom made by Scott. And that's awesome, man. One of the great people.
A great dude and a great artist. So yeah,
that's awesome. That is awesome, y'all. So Scott is awesome. That's right, Stukes. I totally agree. That's right. Yeah, Brian Basketball in the house. Brian, toot toot. This is Brian. Bounce to support us. Oh, thank you, Brian. You're the best. Toot toot, man. Good luck, your Oklahoma City Thunder and the playoffs. I've been watching them. I hope they have a good run.
Poor Hawks, man.
I know. Ugh. It's tough being a Hawks fan.
It
What's tough
is.
being? Let me tell you, I've been a Falcons fan my whole life, and I have to say that the toughest time being a Falcons fan was in the '80s because there were some moments. It's kind of like
God
being a Hawks
awful.
fan
Yeah, I've
now.
heard the stories. Like,
At least they're trying. The Falcons are today. I'll give it to them. Going after Kirk Cousins and making bold moves like tonight. But back in the '80s, man, I was a huge Bartkowski fan because he was my quarterback of my childhood. But there were times of Falcons fans. Me and my dad, they'd be winning and they'd blow. It was tough. They at least made some Super Bowl runs in the last 20 years or so, and they've had some good seasons. I'm very optimistic about this year's Falcons team. I really feel like with
I
Kirk
really am
Cousins,
too.
and they have a lot of talent there. They just, last year, even watching them, they look at times really good. They
Their
just needed a
defense
quarterback.
looks, yeah.
And I really think this might be their year, y'all. I don't know. I'm not saying Super Bowl, but at least maybe a playoff
Playoff run, yeah.
spot would be awesome. We can all hope, man. The Falcons, when they were in the Super Bowl that one year, we had that lead going in the third quarter in the Super Bowl against Tom Brady. And I called my dad and I said, Dad, my dad's 80 years old. And I said, Dad, we're going to the parade. Come on, let's go. And it was a great moment. Me and my dad cried. And then we watched the fourth quarter. Then I called my dad after. I said, Dad, well, you got to stay healthy because it might be a few more years until you win the Super Bowl. But hey, you know what? Me and my dad, that might not happen in his lifetime, but we've seen Olympic Games in Atlanta. We've seen the Braves win a lot of World Series. We've seen Georgia Bulldogs win a lot of national championships. So we got to see some awesome sporting events in our lifetime. But I don't know if we're going to see the Falcons win a Super Bowl. I don't know if maybe I'll get to see one in my lifetime. I'm going these years, but it may happen one day.
I told my wife all the gray hair came from the Falcons, like them close wins or losses or Super Bowl loss or
Sports car ribbon teacher Vince, man, he's been working the Cubs games, man. That's pretty awesome, man.
That's awesome.
That is super cool. Jay Thompson in the house, a squirrel whisperer. He's been doing some great shorts with squirrels, shouting out my daughters. We'll not get past. He's a big Packers fan as well. We got a lot of Packers. I know Vince. He lives in Chicago. He's a big Packers fan. Big night for Chicago, picking Caleb Williams number 1, and their pick tonight. What a night! Well, Steve, I'll turn it over to you. You got the cards and show some cards for everybody.
Right.
And
a little bit of everything in here. We're gonna, man. I don't really got anything in order, so
Nah, just show. This is not a scripted channel, Steve. We just go off.
Just go with the flow.
Just as long as we don't say any swear words and get kicked off YouTube, we're all good.
That's tough to do for me, so I
He's doing great, y'all. He's doing awesome. I'm proud of him. My daughter, if I have, my daughter, one time we had somebody on here and they said the swear words, and we were riding to school watching it, and my daughter was like, you better not say bad words on your channel, Zach. So it's not me. My daughter I will hear it in the car the next morning. So. I always say hamsters on patrol. That's my daughter.
Yeah. Hey, I'm trying my best here, so
You're doing awesome.
What is this? 619?
Shout out, yeah.
Yeah, here we got a Evan Gaddis Bowman Platinum. Remember that guy?
Oh yeah, what did they call him? Like not polar bear, but he had a name. Like what was it?
Carp. Oh man, what did he do? Man, this glare is terrible.
Oh, you can see it. That's a great auto, and you got a patch. Is that numbered?
It is. I don't think it is. No, it's not numbered.
Yeah.
2014. It's crazy. It's 10 years ago.
That is. Yeah, I remember they had a name to him, like polar bear or some kind of bear or something like that.
Yeah, I know. Because he was older when they.
Mm-hmm. He only stayed around a few years, but when he played really good. He had a good little period there where he was playing really awesome.
And we got an old 5-star autograph of this guy.
Sweet.
Terry
Pendleton, man. Oh, that's a legend, man. You think about the 91-92 World Series with Terry Pendleton. The Braves almost beat Julie Farnham's Minnesota Twins in 91.
Yep.
What a year. I mean, the Braves captured the country. I can remember the excitement that year, and every neighborhood in my neighborhood across where I lived had Brave signs out by the road. People were so excited. But I've never seen Atlanta more excited about any sporting event than the Braves were in '91. It was quite a big time for Atlanta, and I think Atlanta would have won that World Series. We would have just gone crazy that year. It was a heartbreaking loss, but can't win
definitely.
We won at 95.
Yeah.
And so we'll take that.
And then here's an older, well, not an old card, but it's a 2010, and we got a dirty relic of Warren Spahn there.
Oh, sweet. That's
So
awesome.
that Pendleton was 99 and 99, but
99 and 99. Wow.
In my opinion, the best lefty to ever pitch. So
Wow. That is awesome. Very cool. Yeah.
The 25. That's the 25. So, and his Mr. Eddie Matthews museum collection to 25. Got a bat piece.
Wow. Look at that. And that's part of his bat?
The jumbo bat relic, yeah.
Wow.
Or at least that's what they tell us. I don't know.
There you
go. But I'm sure you remember this guy too, Jermaine Dye.
Yep. Oh man, that is awesome. He had a good run there for a while for the Braves.
Yeah, he did. What's that? A 97 on the back? It's got an auto of Mark Wohlers too.
Mark Wohlers? Oh, he was one of my favorite pitchers for the Braves.
I think that's his only certified autograph. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was such a lights out relief pitcher for the Braves back in the '90s.
Who was that?
He get it done. You get Glavine and Maddox out there, and then put Wohlers out there after them, and he'd shut them down, man. That's how the Braves won all the games in the '90s.
They were fun. They were fun to watch. This is was this co-signers? Yeah, co-signers. But yeah, 97, man. To pull that card in 97.
Oh man, that'd be fire.
They're tough. And then the man that should be in the Hall of Fame here, in my opinion. What is this out of? 21? My eyes are getting bad. 82 and 99. It's the blue autograph of Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones. I love that. That's a Bowman. That's a top platinum, right?
Platinum. Yeah.
It's a blue. Top's chrome. Yeah. That's it.
Do you see that?
Oh yeah. That's sweet, man. I love that. It's nice. It's good color. The auto is nice.
Goes good with the uniform. So what's that out of? Topps Chrome What the heck?
Platinum
Anniversary Edition.
Yeah. Man, last year they had those blaster boxes and people were pulling some monster autos out of there, like Pete Alonso and man, Trout autos, just monster autos coming out of there. I didn't pull one, but I know I saw some people that did.
Let's see here quick. Yeah, I just grabbed some stuff and oh, here we go. This will get some. What is this? Dale Murphy.
Hey, love that one. Yeah, look at that in the baby blue Braves jersey.
Oh, I love the baby blue, man.
I do too, man. That's my childhood right there.
Heck yeah.
That is.
He should be in the Hall of Fame too, in my opinion.
Yeah, pound do it for Dale, y'all. Pound do it for Dale. Let's go.
Do it for Dale.
Who were we talking? We were talking about Earnhardt. I was on Main Street the other day, and we were pulling NASCAR. We said, "Yeah, do it for Dale, Earnhardt, and Murph right there." That's awesome. I do it for Dale. That's great.
Let's just flip old school here. This is a newer one I've shown, but hey, 64 Matthews.
Oh, look at there.
On my wife hammering something. I don't know if she's knocking a wall down or what she's doing.
You'd be like the Kool-Aid Man in a few minutes. You might come through the wall. That's awesome. Barry in the house. Who's Dale Murphy? Oh man, very.
And then here's a 56 Matthews.
Oh, wow.
This is like the best 2 I've ever seen. I don't know who's grading
That
this
looks
day, but
good.
man,
Yeah. What is that? SGC?
SGC.
Yeah. Wow.
I know they're really
Dallas Turner
strict.
just got picked by the Bengals. No, Minnesota Vikings, y'all.
Who?
Dallas Turner, the guy that I thought the Falcons
Oh,
might pick,
okay. Yeah.
the Vikings just picked him up in draft tonight. Wow.
And then let's just show a few Matt Olson. Hey, we're here.
There
Here's
you go.
a rookie autograph 2017 optic. It's the Aqua to 125.
Oh, look at that. That is beautiful card. I like that.
Them
What
optics
year
are
is
really
that?
good.
That is. I love the color of that too. That is. Look how big the rated rookie logo is in that
I
too.
know.
I love that. That is a really nice card and auto. I was
On
telling Steve
card too.
tonight, Matt Olson is probably my favorite modern Brave right now because he went to my high school. He's in a little bit of a slump right now, but he'll get out of it.
Yeah, a lot of games.
All the players go through that at one time during the season. Acuna's done it. Everybody, he'll snap out of it. And he had such a great year last year. I think he'll pop out of this. The Braves are the type of team where the warmer it gets, the better they play. I don't
Yeah,
expect much of them in April and parts of May, but when you get into that late May, early June, they start to get on fire.
they all
And
get hot.
or something, and they start really winning. So Braves are playing much above what I'm expecting them to be playing, and so will Matt Olson, man. Matt Olson is one of my favorite players as well, man. I was following him at Oakland because he went to my high school. Now I never knew him, but I always pull for guys that went to my high school because they played in the same little league ballpark I did. They grew up in the same community I grew up with, and Matt's a good guy, man. I know
Great guy.
Freddie Freeman. We love Freddie Freeman and I miss Freddie Freeman, but Matt's an outstanding fella. He's a good guy, a nice guy, and he's a guy you can get behind, man, and pull for. That's why I'm such a huge fan of him, man. He's
Same here.
I wish him best, and I really think he could be the first guy from my high school to make the Hall of Fame if he keeps on having the kind of career he's had. He's got a lot
Hey,
more
he's
to
still
play.
young.
He's still young, but he could, if he keeps on having the type of career he's had, he could really have a good career. I'm a big fan of it. All right, what an awesome.
And then we got a few more here, and then my wife's still building walls and hammering stuff down. But there's a Topps, and it's a rainbow foil rookie.
Oh wow! Look at
I
that.
apologize for this glare. This is terrible, but that's cool.
Barry says, "Go Sonic the Hedgehog and Kool-Aid." Yeah, he's the great. That's awesome.
Oh man!
Hey, Bridezilla, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your support, man. Thank you.
And then we're showing order piece.
Thank you.
It's the 47 to 66 exhibits. I don't know the exact year, but it's a Lou Burdett autograph. So
Wow.
Oh, big old time Barry there. Really good pitcher in his time, man. Not quite Hall of Fame numbers, but still a cool piece. I love the older. I don't know, oddball stuff like that. It's just kind of cool. It's like postcard size.
That is cool.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I pulled out.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, that is some monster cards, man. Monster cards there coming from Steve.
No Acuñas. I didn't pull any Acuñas. Most of them.
No.
Well, they're display, but
y'all got to check Steve's videos because when Steve has these videos, he pulls out these cards. And I'm sitting here going, "What? This Matt Olson was that triple relic he had the other night." Just monster cards. And the Matt Ryan collection he has is a dream of any Matt Ryan collector fan. Look, I was super excited to get my first Matt Ryan rookie card a few years ago. I think I bought on eBay for like $5. I was so excited because I never had a Matt Ryan rookie card. And then Guru, aka Yoda Vintage Card, sent me another Matt Ryan. I was super pumped because, man, I'll have two Matt Ryans now. I'm so excited because he's got to be okay. I'll say this: my favorite Atlanta Falcon all the time is Steve Bartkowski, but number 2 is Matt Ryan. Just because Steve Bartkowski was my childhood quarterback.
Yeah.
I can remember I used to have a Falcons helmet, and I drew a falcon on it. I got it at Sears. It was a red helmet, and I had a Bartkowski jersey in a 10, and I would get that Nerf ball, and I think I was Steve Bartkowski winning the Super Bowl for the Falcons. Now, Falcons couldn't win a game, but he was my hero growing up, quarterback.
Heck yeah.
So, just like I was pretending like I was Dale Murphy in the backyard hitting peaches, the home run. Doing it for Dale, man. I mean, that was my favorite player.
Do it for Dale.
That's right. They'll always be in my heart and is my favorite. But yeah, that's monster play. And you see in the back of me, y'all, this is Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. Now I went to a lot of Falcons games in this stadium right here. This is where the Braves and Falcons played, back in the 80s. So I feel like I'm back in my childhood stadium tonight here. And man, it's been awesome tonight. But he's got a great collection. He did a great tribute video. Well, got to take a shout out to Matt Ryan for a great career.
Matty Ice, baby.
Matty Ice. He retired this week officially as a Falcon, which Arthur Blank. That was an incredible move for the Falcons to do. Classy move. I think Matt stayed loyal to Atlanta. Look, yeah, he did lose the Super Bowl that year, but he did a lot. He was a 2-time MVP. He'll definitely be in the Falcons Hall of Fame. I don't know about.
I think he'll be an NFL Hall of Famer, but people can debate.
So. I'm pulling for him to reach the NFL Hall of Fame because we don't have a lot of Falcons in the Hall of Fame. So that'd be totally awesome if he would he makes the NFL Hall of Fame.
He's got almost 400 touchdown passes. He's got almost 60,000 almost 60,000 passing yards. I mean, yeah,
that'd be totally awesome. Amarius Mims from the University of Georgia has been picked by the Cincinnati Bengals.
Did Harrison
go Dogs?
Marvin Harrison go yet, Junior?
Marvin Harrison went to I saw when he got picked. Oh man, I'm going blank. He did go. He went early, before the Falcons. Man, y'all let me know in the chat where he went. I saw it earlier.
I figured he was going to go.
Yeah.
I didn't show any Hank Aaron cards either. Wow. I'm unorganized. I went through quick and was like, we got to grab a Dale Murphy. Let's grab this Dale Murphy.
I'm trying to see where he went. It was in the top. Y'all let me know in the chat. He went Cardinals. That was it. Cardinals.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. So
I remember there was a lot of talk about the Cardinals, but.
Yep, I'm trying to see. J.J. McCarthy from Michigan went to the Minnesota, so they're looking for a quarterback there. And then New York Jets took I bet Daryl's excited about this. They took an offensive tackle, the block for Aaron Rodgers. And then Bo Nix went to Denver. Shout out to Swag. I bet he's got to be excited about a new quarterback there. And the second Georgia Bulldog to be picked tonight, Amarius Mims just went to the Bengals, man. That's awesome. Congratulations, Go Dogs, man. I love to see my Georgia Bulldogs going in the NFL draft, especially in the first round. We had Brock Bowers go, and now Amarius Mims. Like I always pull for my Dogs in the NFL. If my Falcons aren't in there, I'm always pulling for my alma mater. So that's a great pick, man. And wish him the best. Look, there he is. There's family right there getting picked, man. He's got a big crowd there, all cheering for him. That's totally awesome, man. That's a special night with your family. He's excited too. That's awesome. Oh man, that's what it's all about. We got sports cards and things. Sorry, I'm not paying attention, child. Just say I'm sorry. I got distracted by the draft tonight. Man, y'all go check out Aloha Friday on Friday night, y'all. It's gonna be a great night with them. And wow.
Yeah, Jets definitely needed some offensive line help. So.
Yeah. Well, Aaron Rodgers went down pretty fast last year. sorry, Daryl. I'm sorry, but I mean, how many minutes did he play until he went off the season? So, and did they trade Zach Wilson this week?
Yeah, they traded him to, was it Denver?
I think it was Denver.
I think it was Denver.
I thought I saw that on Instagram or something like that. Yeah, 3 plays, says Daryl. Yeah, that's got to be tough, man. I mean, that'll be and I saw the Patriots tonight took a quarterback tonight. God, who was that guy the Patriots took tonight? It was one of the top quarterbacks. So they're trying to rebuild. I saw that pick tonight. So, the Rams are on the clock. So, y'all, here's what we're gonna do. Steve, I want to kind of cut off the camera here, and we're gonna rip some packs tonight, y'all. I got some Donner's feeder packs, and so let me, Steve, I'm gonna turn this over to you for a minute, and I'm gonna leave and just kind of tell everybody how long you've been doing YouTube, and tell them what it was like before COVID on YouTube doing sports cards. I'd love to hear about that.
All right. Yeah, I started doing YouTube in 2011, January 2011. Of course, my wife's hammering again, but and then it was super small back in that time. Actually, I remember Daryl was doing videos back then, I believe. And but yeah, the community was super small back then, and then slowly grew. It was a lot more football guys, a lot more modern stuff back then. And now today, it's a lot of vintage baseball, and the community's grown so big too, like so big compared to what it used to be. But everybody knew everybody back in the day. But yeah,
how do you feel about that, Steve? You know, you were here before everyone, and then all these new people started popping up. You're all excited about that? I mean, how do you feel about all of us? Like, are we like,
I don't know.
So, you know, is it cool? You have more people to watch, more videos to watch.
It's cool, and also what's different. I mean, one thing, when people used to upload back in the day, the order when you scroll down with your phone, it was an order video, like each video that was uploaded, like say earlier in the day, you could scroll by and go through like all that night of people that you're subbed to and watch what you wanted to watch. Now everything's so spread out. Like if you watch a channel like a few times, their videos will pop up, and the guys that you really enjoy the most get thrown off your subscription page. So it's kind of frustrating. But as far as how I feel about, like, I don't know, it's kind of, so many people have come and gone. Like, I don't really know how to feel. It's cool though that we have a lot of people. There's so many channels to pick from, but it's not a whole big. I'm not a big fan of the.
You know, in the 3 years I've been on YouTube, I kind of feel that way too. If I could tell you, the people I watched back 3 years ago, a lot of them left. You know, they were here at the peak, and then when cards started going down in value, some of them left, and then they had to go back to work and other things. I miss a lot of those old channels too, man. I wish they were still here. I hate it when y'all leave YouTube, y'all, because then I don't.
Yeah, because you get close to people and then they vanish. It's happened so many times. But and then your kind of channel gets thrown under the radar, which is fine. Like, I understand, you know, it's part of life, but I'm not
y'all
salty.
Stay here on YouTube, keep making great content, y'all, because I'm loving watching y'all's videos. I watch a lot of YouTube, probably more than I should.
Me too.
All right, y'all, here we go. I'm gonna turn you around, and how's that, y'all? Everybody see everything? Oh, Steve, I'm gonna take you off the big screen. I'm gonna put you over here on the side screen so I can show the cards, y'all.
Okay.
Y'all don't want to see my nasty office. Hold on. I just showed you my trash can. Y'all don't want to see that. Definitely don't want to see. Next, I'll be showing you my laundry in a minute. Okay. Definitely don't want to see that either. I think in the trash can I have let's see what I have in there. I have a bunch of receipts and ice cream wrappers, so y'all don't want to see that. Okay. Yes, Barry. I am. No, Del Murphy took over. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so here we go. I've got tonight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs tonight of Donner's 2021. I got this at Family Dollar on the sports card hunt. In fact, you know how I was able to buy this, y'all? I got this from scrapping aluminum cans. I took some aluminum cans I scrapped, and then I was able to buy these cards. So scrapping for sports cards tonight, y'all. Check the video out. You know, Red Rum does that. You know, he goes scrapping, and I like scrapping.
His videos are cool, man. Like,
he is.
All of
Josh, I'm a big fan of Josh, man. He's a great guy. One of our Braves brothers, you know.
Heck yeah.
We'll start off with a Jet. Shout out to Dare. We got a Mod Sauce Gardner in the house. There you go. Tyler Lockett for Seattle. We got TJ Hawkinson right there for Minnesota. And then we have, Sam Laporta right there for the Detroit Lions. You know, the draft tonight is in Detroit. They had Eminem on there tonight. I saw him. And then they had all the Detroit Lions come out. That was pretty cool. I put it off the side. And our yellow is Aiden Hutchinson. Oh, there's another great player for Detroit. So we'll put those two off the sides as 2 hits. So only $1 for these, y'all. 4 quarters. You can
Can't beat that, man.
Yeah.
Can't get anything for $1 anymore.
No. Ramon Stevenson for the Patriots. We got Cameron Jordan for the Aints.
Who
dat? And then Tyler Smith for Sensei Domino's Dallas Cowboys. And then here's our rookie, Tyreek Stevenson for the Bears, who took Caleb Williams tonight. Now here's our yellow, Desmond Ritter. Oh.
Send it to Arizona.
I'm going to mail this to Arizona.
You know what's going to happen is he's going to turn out to be amazing, and I'm going to be so...
I know. Tyler Murray's going to get injured this year. Desmond Ritter's going to be like an all-pro. Oh, man. That's tough. Oh, man. All right. Here we go. We got 3 more packs to go, y'all. All right. On the hunt for a good rookie. We got Sam Laporta's pretty good. All right. We got Kareem Hunt for the Cleveland Browns. We got Jalen Ramsey for the Miami Dolphins. Christian McCaffrey right there for the 49ers. What a great season they had this year. And then here's our rookie, Felix Duka Uzama for the Chiefs. Okay. And then our yellow is Nick Folk. We got a kicker yellow right there. Shout out to kickers.
Good old Nick Folk.
There you go. Zach, your Falcons got a great pick with Penix. This Matty Ice cards in the house. Thanks for stopping by, Matty Ice. And Matty Ice, I'll go. He was on Maiden the other night. Matty Ice is one of the great people in this community, man. You know Matty Ice. He's awesome. He's been on this channel.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Best people.
He does the running videos, right?
Yeah. Shout outs while he's running.
Makes me tired watching that, man.
I know. He's conditioning, man. He's gonna run a marathon. We got Grant Delpit of the Browns. Calvin Ridley. There's a former Atlanta Falcon right there. And for the Jaguars. Here's Minka Fitzpatrick. And Demarion Overshawn for the Cowboys. And our yellow is Fletcher Cox. Right there. All right, here's our last pack tonight, y'all.
We could make all these Gem Mint 10s, go get some Kurt's car care.
Put a little juice on it, soak it. There we go. I love that video yesterday. I love your title in that video. That was epic, man. All right. We got Amir Cooper right here. DK Metcalf. George Pickens. There's a former Georgia Bulldog right there for the Steelers. And Cedric Tillman. And our yellow is Tyler Higbee. There we go. All right. Well, there we go. That was our packs tonight. What's our best card tonight? I don't know. It was rough. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That was a little rough.
Yeah.
I'm on the channel, so things are gonna be a little rough, man.
No. Definitely not Desmond Ritter, y'all. Maybe the Sam Laporta was our best.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson yellow. Maybe that was it. Yeah, that was rough, y'all. That was rough. Hey, but you know what? Did I pay any of my personal money for this? No, because you know what paid for this? Aluminum cans. So it's all good, man. I didn't lose any money off of it. So that's all good. All right. Man. Well, it's always fun rip sports cards. And hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me put this backdrop here.
So you can put a backdrop without a green screen?
Yeah. What you do?
I never knew that.
See, look, I got Dale on now. Oh, let me bring you back.
I thought about buying that bobblehead and painting the bat like a fluorescent yellow.
Oh, that would be cool.
But
Behind me, I have this poster, and it's from my childhood. I had it up on my wall when I was a kid.
yeah,
And I knew Dale when I was a kid. He went to church with me. And so my dad would take Dale in the back of Sunday school class and he'd get autographed. So I have this poster behind me, framed, and it's autographed, and it says, "Best
wow.
wishes, Zach." And I'd show it to you. I don't know if y'all can see it. Well, I might actually, it's right next to my TV in here, but it's not in great condition, but I still got the auto on there. So that's that's why I love this picture right here, because it was one of my favorite memories. And I'm a big Star Wars fan. You know, I love y'all. This is Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles. So as a kid, I love Star Wars, and so there's Del Murphy, my favorite team, my favorite player, and one of my favorite things from the '80s, Star Wars. You know, that's why I
Heck
love
yeah.
that. But,
Do you know Dale Murphy's a big collector of cards?
oh, he is.
Yeah, he's big. That's why he takes a lot of pride in signing his autograph the way he does.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I saw a video about a guy who met with Dale at the Brave Stadium, and he had signed his reverse negative card, you know.
Yeah.
And I read a thing how, you know, Dale went out of his way to sign this auto for this guy because he was a big collector of his cards.
Yeah.
We got DJ Wise AZ in the house. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the heads up. Barry was in the junk. I was gonna get your cards out too. Oh, Barry must have won a giveaway. That's awesome. It's awesome.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome. A lot of great
Sorry,
people
I
here in the
keep turning my head. I'm looking at the comments or trying
Yeah,
to.
no, I like to shout everybody out when they stop by here. I want to shout them out because, man, I appreciate every one of y'all that stop here. We got 20 in the chat here, and we've had it most of the whole stream tonight. So I appreciate y'all taking the time, especially on a draft night tonight. Oh my gosh, there's this guy with a big hat on. The Washington Redskins got Troy Fautanu out of Washington. No, Steelers did. I'm sorry, Steelers just drafted Fautanu. Yeah. So that's a big pick for them as well. So trying to see. I haven't there's some guys I've been looking to see where they would go. I still can't believe the Falcons took Michael Penix Jr. though.
I know, that's mind blowing, man. Like
that really just happened, and it did. I remember seeing Michael Penix Jr. play in the playoffs, and he looked pretty good. He was a pretty good quarterback.
And he's a stand up dude too. Like, did you see when he won the Heisman, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he was. That was a great speech.
He flipped his coat open and had all of his teammates' names and everything inside his dress coat.
Yeah, I tell you this. I mean, this might be biased, y'all, but I'll take him over Caleb Williams.
Yeah, I would too.
Character-wise, I don't know. Sorry for all the Bears fans out there, but I don't think we have any Bears fans here in the chat. But there are. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm not a believer in Caleb Williams, man. And his attitude too is just, I don't know. He just doesn't seem like
and the nail painting pinks, you know.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a team leader. The Bears.
I throw that in.
He just doesn't seem like a leader to me. I don't know. I'll take Michael Penix. I'll take Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix over him.
I paint my nails red, not pink.
I remember when he said something after he played Utah. He said something really horrible about him or something like that before the game or after the beat.
Yeah, I remember.
And I was just like, that's your leader of your team? That's just horrible, man. He just didn't seem like he was much of a leader of a team to me. And what did USC do, man? I just didn't see where they were that great of a team. You know, I mean,
No.
I don't know. I'm kind of, I'll take him. Packers fan Jordan Love owns the Bears. Yeah, Jordan Love had a great season last year. He really did. True, Caleb Williams' mental strength is a big concern. I know. That's what I'm saying. Penix is a stud. He made Indiana University actually have a football team. Right? Yeah, he transferred. Then he played at Indiana. Yeah. Then he went up to Washington to play there. I saw that. That's awesome, man. I appreciate you all stopping by, man. We got an awesome chat here. Appreciate everybody, man, hanging out here in the chat all night tonight. Y'all been awesome, and really stoked to have my friend here, Steve, here to join me and take the time and
I
share
was
some.
excited when you sent me the mail. I was like, heck yeah, man! Like,
Yeah, they did. Man, I've been watching your videos for a long time, Steve. Like, there's some channels like, dude, I watch some, but I watch all your videos, man, because I want to see who you're getting. And your Matt Ryan collection is one of just epic proportions, man. And then, you know, I don't have there aren't a lot of Atlanta Falcons collectors out there, so I'm super honored to have you here tonight. I mean, I'm a big Matty Ice fan, and I can remember after the Falcons lost the Super Bowl that year, I went down to Disney World, and every New England Patriot fan in the world was down there giving me a hard time, and I was wearing my Falcons clothes
yeah,
every year
same
around.
here.
I love my team, win or lose, man, and I was so proud of my Falcons, man. Yeah, they didn't win it, but they lost to the GOAT, man. What's to say? What's bad about that?
Yeah. And
I
it
mean, they
wasn't all him, you know. He wasn't throwing interceptions. It was the defense that got tired and coaching.
That's right. Matty Ice Cards, man. I know. That's how he got his name, was when Matty Ice was going to play for Indianapolis for a while. Yeah, thank you, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's when he changed his name, was about the time when
Oh,
Matty Ice is going to play for
man.
Indiana. Because, you know, Matty Ice is he's a big Indianapolis fan. He's a big he lives up near
That was a
Indianapolis.
forgettable situation there.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, kind of his last year. Penix, absolutely stud for sure. Yeah, Joker for president, says Swag. Yeah, Swag, I'm pulling for your Avalanche, man. They need to beat Winnipeg, man. I'm bitter about my Thrashers moving to Winnipeg, so you need to beat them for me, okay?
I'm pulling for the Florida Panthers
Florida
here.
Panthers, they were winning 1-0 tonight. We were watching
They
the.
won, yeah.
They did. Yeah, I'm pulling
Yeah.
for them too. I like to see. You know, I watched last night. I watched Toronto and Boston play, and Toronto and Boston. That is going to be a great series. I mean, Boston won last night, but like Toronto is kind of like the Braves. They have a great regular season, and then when they get the playoffs, they just
They get
struggle.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I mean, they kind of remind me of the Braves, because the Braves last year, what? Amazing regular season. Then they get the playoffs and they just lose it.
They went stone cold.
It's like a different team, you know?
It was, yeah.
I know. Fold like a laptop, says Maine. That's right. That's right. Yeah. That's how I feel like as a Braves fan, man. I mean, you don't know how many years the Braves could have, should have won the World Series, and they didn't. And they just, it's kind of like they're almost jinxed or something like that in the playoffs, because they have these incredible regular seasons, and then, it's tough. It's tough.
People used to throw it in my face about how many, people talk about how many divisions they won back, in a row. They're like, well, how many World Series did they get in a row? And I'm like, one. This is before 2021, but
Yeah. Hey, we got one. And I thought, and there's some of those 90 years, you kept saying every year, 91, 92, 93. And then they went on strike in 94, so they didn't even get the chance. I'll be honest with you, 94, it probably would. I don't know if they would have won the NL, because Expos were really good that year.
yeah.
The strike, poor Expos fans. One, you lost your team. I know Maiden was an Expo fan, some others here. And then, like, that was the year they could have won it all, and they went on strike, man. The Expos had such a good team that year. I don't know if the Braves would have been able to come out of the division that year. And then finally won at 95. I can remember in 95, I was in college, and I had an argument with my parents about something. But when the Braves were in that ninth inning to win that World Series with the Indians that night, we just stopped fighting. We all sat down, everybody in our house. I don't even know what we were arguing about. It was something silly and stupid. I love my mom and dad now, and I'm sure we're way over that. And I'm very blessed with my mom and dad every day. And I'm thankful my mom and dad, they're getting in their 80s and late 70s. I'm blessed to have them on it. But we were arguing about something silly and stupid, and I don't even know what it was. But we stopped arguing just to watch the Braves finally won the World Series, because we knew this was going to be an epic moment in sports history. And so it was, everything stopped that night. It was a great, great night. And let's see, the Dolphins just took a guy by the name of Chop Robinson out of Penn State, y'all.
I heard of him.
Yeah, Chop.
Yeah.
That's a big pick for
I'm
them.
not too far from Penn State, so.
Oh, you're not? Where are you? Do you mind telling everybody?
Lancaster. I'm in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I'm in Amish country, Lancaster, PA.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I lived for one summer, I spent a summer in Cleveland, Ohio. and I went out to Pennsylvania, out in Amish country, and that place, it's just awesome out there, man. I mean,
It's
the Amish
relaxing,
people,
man. It's different. Like,
it's beautiful up there, man. I was up there near Lake Erie, you know, and some of that area. It was really nice up there. Summertime is amazing up there. I just
oh
really
yeah,
love being up there in the summer. I enjoyed my time up there. I tell you this, it was a lot better than a Georgia. Atlanta in the summer.
the
Don't
heat,
come down here, y'all. It's horrible. It's hot. It's hot.
the swampy heat.
Yeah, the humidity will get you. But man, that's a great place to be in the summertime because it was nice and cool. And man, I went to a couple Amish restaurants, and that was probably some of the best food I have ever eaten in my entire life. I really enjoyed it. I really had a good time up there the time I was up there. And I got to spend some time in Cleveland. And I really learned from the fans in Cleveland what diehard sports fans are all about. You know, living in Atlanta, we love, you know, I'm a diehard Atlanta sports team fan, but there aren't a lot of us around. But college football is huge down here, so I really got to go up there and spend get a better enjoyment of the pro team, and I think it made me a better Atlanta sports fan. Like I came back
Yeah.
home, you know, a better Braves fan, a better Falcons fan, a better Hawks fan, because I saw the people of Cleveland and they had gone through so many tough years, and they were finally getting the Browns back at that time, and yeah, Daryl says the Amish have great buffets. Yeah, man, I'd love to go.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
it's making me hungry
That's
thinking
why I'm
about
so
it.
fat. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Man?
I would be too, man. I mean, it was one of the best food I'd ever eaten. I was like, man, this is better than the Waffle House in Georgia 10 times, man. This is great.
There's a
Oh,
lot of things you'll see on the menu and be like, what is that, man? Like you have like
yeah,
random people like sitting at booths that are visiting they'll be like, what is this this sour there's like different things that they make that are kind of odd but really good.
yeah. It was great times up there, and really enjoyed my time up there, and um, I enjoyed it, man. It was a good summer. I'd like to go back and visit. You know, I'd love to go to Cleveland for the National this year, but the problem is that it hits national hits about the same time as the peak of my sunflower crop at my farm. So I have to harvest those and go out and sell them at the farmer's market. So it's tough for me to get away from the farm that week. It's like right in that week when the national is. I love to go to Cleveland this year and go back uh,
Yeah.
to it this year. I really regret. I wish you'd
Well,
come
hey,
to
if you ever
Atlanta.
get to Lancaster, we got 4 bedrooms, man. You're always
Oh,
welcome.
thank you. Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to come up there and visit. And I need to go back up there next couple of years and visit that area. It's especially I'm coming in the summer, man. I'm coming in the summer when it's cool. I ain't coming in the winter. Man, I went to Cleveland in March and I had never seen more snow in my entire life. I was like, oh my gosh, it was crazy. And look, here's a southerner driving an 88 Oldsmobile up there. And I got lost. I ended up in Pennsylvania my first time up there in a snowstorm. It was the craziest night of my life.
We
But
haven't
yeah.
got a lot of snow. This year was the worst we had in like probably 6 years, maybe.
Oh, really? Yeah, we didn't have much down here. We didn't have much. It was a warm winter. We didn't have much of a winter this year at all. But last winter we had a really cold winter. Like it went down to the single digits. And at the college I work at, we had pipes bust, and it got really cold down here for the first time.
Oh, it was cold here, but as far as the snow, we got lucky. So
Well, you looking forward to this year's Braves team? I mean, how do you feel about the Braves this year? Are you excited about the team?
I'm excited, but man, like with pitching, I don't know. Like I don't know. It's of course I'm excited because we got. I mean, they got so many talented players on offense that I mean, yeah, when one comes up, I mean, yeah, the lineup's just insane. But Albie's out now, and I'm surprised they're still doing that well. Like,
Mm-hmm. You know, that's the thing. The Albies goes out, Strider's gone out. Sean Murphy's been out lately, but they just keep on
yeah,
winning, y'all. They keep on. You got
yeah,
Jared Kelenic, who's been. I think Jared Kelenic is a huge pickup for them, and they don't even know where to put him in the lineup. He's so good.
yeah. I noticed
Um, that and Adam Duvall. I mean, Adam Duvall is like the Energizer Buddy, man. You think he's dead, and then he comes back somehow, and
yeah. The
he
other night he had a home run. I'm like,
yeah, he just doesn't quit, man. I mean, he's incredible. Matty Ice Card says, ripping for rookies, Mike. Shout out to Mike, great channel. Posted for live for a fundraiser we were doing on Saturday for a card community member. It's cool to have someone like that. Yeah, if someone can post that, here, Matty Ice, I'll give you a wrench. If I don't have you already wrenched, I should do that anyway. So, here, let me see how I can wrench you. Uh-oh. I'm gonna try to wrench you, Matty. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Sorry. Yeah. Oh. I don't know how to do that, man. I'm having some trouble. But yeah, if anybody can drop that, let me know. Braves, like everything else, is good at sweeping. Yeah, man, they had just swept the Marlins last night. I think they're off tonight.
Cleveland tomorrow.
Oh, they're playing. Are they playing here or in Cleveland? I got my schedule right.
They're in Atlanta, or is it Cleveland? Man, I don't know.
Here, I got the schedule right here down at the racetrack. I got they have free schedules, so I got a bunch of these. They're awesome. We got okay, we're in, that's March, April. This has the Mets this weekend.
The Mets?
That says we played Miami today. I don't know. Is that this year's? Oh, this is 2023 schedule. Sorry. Wrong schedule alert.
Yeah, I know they're playing Cleveland. I'm just not sure where.
I got the 2021 schedule up here on in my notebook. Okay, yeah, we got Cleveland in at home for a 3-game series this weekend. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, because and then we go to Seattle. Oh man, we're gonna go to Seattle, play Barrett Bayhurst, and go there on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Oh, that's gonna be a late night game. And then guess where we go next weekend? Big series.
Philadelphia?
No. We go to play in Los Angeles against Sis Dodgers, man.
Oh.
That's gonna be a great series next weekend. Go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then we come back and play the Mets. I mean the Red Sox and then the Mets. Man, I'm excited about that. Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman. That's going to be a big series, man. I'm excited about
I want to get down to Atlanta this year, hopefully in June, and catch a game.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to the May 28th is a Tuesday night. I think that's right. And that is Ronald Acuna bobblehead night. And then May 30th is May 28th is Ronald Acuna 2023 MVP bobblehead night. And then May 30th, that Thursday, is Matt Olson franchise home run record bobblehead night.
Really?
Yeah, I really want to go to one of those two games because that's going to be, it's against Washington, which that's not a big game. I don't think, I was thinking Tuesday and Thursday nights are not that highly attended. You get the weekend nights are hard to get tickets, like Friday and Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
But a good weekday market, a good weekday game, you can probably get a pretty good seat to because everybody's working and can't make those games. So if I try to go on those, you can get a good price ticket, and cheap parking. Definitely. So yeah, Zach living in the past. Yeah, I was looking at the 2023. I even have I keep the 2021 schedule up here in a magnet because that was a special year because that's the year we won the World Series. So I keep that on my wall. So 2024 we win a World Series. This will go up on my wall too because this will be a special year because it'll be a World Series year. So and they got some cool bobbleheads this year. They got let's see, Orlando Arcia chain night, Michael Harris the second chain night, Ronald Acuna Jr. 73 stolen bases record bobblehead night. Now that'll be cool. Hank Aaron 74 home run record bobblehead night. They just had that one. That's pretty cool.
Did you ever see the video of Michael Harris celebrating the 2021 World Series? Screaming like a little kid. I'll have to send you the link. It's hilarious. Like,
oh man, I'd check that out. That'd be cool.
Screaming for Ronald Acuna, like he sounds like this screechy voice and great. Now he's playing there and great player.
That's awesome. Yeah, Michael Harris, man. My friend the Dixon Way, you got to go subscribe to his channel. He's got, I don't know if you're subscribed to him. He does Braves and Falcons play by play, and he calls
I'll
them
have to
Money
check them
Mike.
out.
Yeah,
Oh,
Larry sometimes pops in here in the chat. I don't know. He's doing a play by play of the draft tonight. But Larry stops in here. He's been one of my guests. He's a big Atlanta sports fan, and he calls him
does he?
Money Mike.
I think I am sub to him.
Mm-hmm. He's awesome. Larry is great, and he calls him Money Mike when he comes up to the plate. So he's got a great channel. Shout out to my friend Larry, man. I gotta have Larry back on here soon. Let's see all there in there. Yeah, it's been a great draft night. A lot of. I got a feeling that when I turn on Atlanta radio stations tomorrow, they are going to be talking
Be
about this.
complaining.
Oh man, I can already hear it now. Like they are going to go.
Falcons fans are the biggest critics, man. Like they gave Matt Ryan such a hard time throughout the
They
years,
did.
and
They did. You know, the thing is, I like Michael Vick. Okay, Michael Vick was a good player for the Falcons, and I was sad to see what happened to Michael Vick. But then they didn't really give Matt Ryan a chance until for a few years, and I was like, y'all got to give him a chance. And there's still fans, even after Matt Ryan did all he did, they would still give him a hard time. And I was like, y'all gotta leave him alone, man. He's one of my favorites. He's leading the team, and they still won't.
Mike did it to himself, man. It's
Did, and I like Michael Vick. I mean, but he
I did
kind of,
too.
yeah. I was looking at seats for May 28th, and I'm going to try to go. Oh, you are, Kevin? Well, maybe we can meet up. Maybe, I think maybe we could do like a live. Last time I went to the Braves game, I did a live stream from inside the stadium where I ripped some packs. So if I
That'd
go
be
on the May
cool.
28th game, I either gonna go 28th or 30th. Maybe we can meet up and we can rip some packs there in the stadium there by the Hank Aaron Museum or somewhere in the stadium. That would be cool.
That'd be awesome.
I'm going to try to do this. That last week of May, I'm off of work, so I think I want to do this. Is Jeff Wilson's store? I've always wanted to go down there. I don't know if I'm going to buy anything because it's probably overpriced of what my budget is because I'm pretty cheap. But I really want to go down to the store and see what it's about. I do support. I want to support all the local. I support all the local stores. I'm trying to go to every hobby shop I can in Atlanta. Is what I'm trying to do, and I've not been down this new place. I'd like to go visit it, and it's just right around the block from the Brave Stadium. So I may go over there and check it out, see what it looks like. I've heard it's huge. So if I go, I'm definitely going to check the store out. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see what it was like. I mean, I don't know. I like finding deals, so I don't think he's going to have any deals that I
Yeah,
want. I'm pretty cheap, but I like to go in and see what it looks like. I've heard some things about it, some videos and stuff. So.
yeah. Let me know about the Braves game because it got me kind of amped up about.
Yeah, here's what I do. Like when I go to the Braves games, I bring my daughters with me. So we take 3 of us and it's a bobblehead night. Then you get 3. Last time I did, it was
You can
Dale
flip
Murphy.
2 of them on eBay and keep one.
Well, that's what I do. Like it helps pay for my ticket or my
Yeah.
parking. So I'll keep one because I'm a collector. And then maybe I'll sell one, help pay for my ticket and my parking, the last time I went to Ozzy Albies one, I sold one right there in the game and it paid for my parking. So I was like, hey, I still got the other one. It's down in my case downstairs. So I'll take that.
You see a lot of people taking pictures and you can see the seats in the background.
Yeah. It's worth it, man. I mean, parking in the game are expensive these days.
They bring a premium too, like when they first come out. So
yeah. I don't know for sure. I haven't gotten my tickets yet, but I may go. I'm gonna try to go to one of those 2 games. Now, if I have some stuff come up, I don't know, but I will. I do want to try to go to. I didn't go to a game last year at all, so I need to go. I had to. Last time I went to it was Dale Murphy bobblehead night, where they gave away a bobblehead of this Dale Murphy, with a lightsaber. And that was I really wanted to go to that. I had marked that down on my calendar because they were. I mean, this was a special night because here it is, my logo, my channel. They're giving a bobblehead of it, So I had to go, man. And I took the whole family. We had a great time. That was awesome. Let's see who we got. No, I just want to see maybe buy a cheap blaster and open it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm such a cheap. Like that's the thing is going into card shops. I probably will go into a card shop like on National Baseball Card Day. I definitely go there because then you get a free pack card. And
Yeah.
I do like to go support all the local car shops on that day because I'll go in and buy like $10 from every store, and then you get the free promo card. And then I also feel like I'm supporting these local car shops. But I don't go in there and buy. I don't buy those. Like Daryl says, never buy a hobby box over like 100,
120.
120. So I don't do that, y'all. Look, I like to get good deals.
Last hobby box I bought was when I went to the Philly show, met up with a bunch of YouTubers, and I pulled a Baker Mayfield silver rookie autograph. It was a redemption. Sold it for like $550,
Oh
and
wow,
now you could get them things for like nothing. So
that's awesome.
prison
That's an awesome
autograph.
pull. Yeah.
What up, Henry? Yes.
Have you been to the National, Steve?
Never been to one.
Never been to one.
This year will be the first, hopefully. So
Oh, that's awesome. So you're going to Cleveland.
yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. That was gonna be a fun trip. Henry S in the house. Hey Henry, how you doing, man? I saw your video on records the other day. That was a great video, man. Henry makes some great videos. Thanks for
Heck yeah,
stopping.
man. You've been around a long time too. Henry's
Yeah,
been.
he's been around. Yeah, man, this is
See,
awesome, Steve. I think it's great to hear a perspective of YouTube before COVID because for a lot of us, a lot of us have been in here. I mean, I feel like I'm an old goat and I've been here just 3 years. I mean, these people coming in here, they've been here a year, 2 years, so it's really cool to hear a different perspective of what YouTube was like before COVID and what people did. The different type of formats and the way videos were done. And
well, see, back then, I'm gonna snap my chair in half, but
oh no, we don't need to go down.
that would have been perfect. That would have snapped.
We
But
don't want the Kool-Aid man to come through the wall, nor do we want a chair to go down tonight. That'd be bad.
no, I tilted to the one side and just like I'm like, what was that, man? But yeah, like back in the day, you'd hit the record button. Everything was raw, no editing, and end it, upload, didn't even look at it. And now today, it's like even I do some editing today, like just completely different. But
That's awesome. Yeah, I do. I've gotten to where I'm so busy in my life outside of YouTube that like I like doing these live streams because I just don't have time to sit down. I edited 2 videos this week, and I was like, man, this takes forever. Like I was sitting there, and my video was only like 2 or 3 minutes long. Y'all see those in the next couple of days, but like editing takes forever. You're trying to put this in, put the sound, put effects.
yeah,
Cut this out. That I sometimes will say I run my mouth too much, and I'll say some stuff that I shouldn't say. So I'll be, oh, I better cut that out because I might make these people mad. I better be careful what I say. So I go through and cut things out. I really had to do that sports card hunting because I would be like, oh, I need to make sure this looks like this, that. So I had to be real careful about what I said.
yeah. I
And
went
then
an
I had
hour and 20 minutes today and no cuss words, man. It's like a
yeah,
record.
you're doing awesome, man. You're doing awesome, Steve.
Hey,
I really appreciate it, man.
I'm watching every word I'm saying. That's why
He's doing awesome, man. Y'all give
I don't want. I don't want Zach to get scolded by his kids.
yeah, yeah. We call her my youngest daughter. She has a code name, YouTube code name. We call her the hamster. And that's her
Yeah.
YouTube code name. So the hamster would be very proud of you, Steve. That's awesome. Hamster's awesome. Shout out to hamster. But that's all. Thanks, Steve. I really appreciate it. Shout out to the Kool-Aid man. I used to have a Kool-Aid man Atari video game. Oh, I remember that. That was really cool. I love the Kool-Aid man Atari video game. That's awesome. Yeah.
You ever see the broken elbow video on YouTube here?
No. What's that?
When I broke my elbow jumping off a couch, and I kind of came down like I meant to come down like this, and when I jumped off the couch, I came down sideways and elbow broke right here. So
Oh no! You did that live on YouTube?
live, and you see me when I go to get up from throwing the cushion behind me because I missed the cushion completely. And I like look at my elbow, and I'm like, oh. And I get up on the chair, I'm like, oh yeah, that felt good. After I turned the video off, I'm like, yeah, I gotta go get this checked because it started swelling up like a blimp.
Oh yeah.
And my wife's like, you're an idiot. How she stayed with me for 21 years? I have no idea.
That's awesome. Yeah, Daryl doesn't edit because I've watched some of Daryl's videos, and he'll have a phone call, and where's that at?
Yeah,
Where's
I'm
that at?
picking up. Hey, can I call you right back here?
Yeah, he'll get on the phone like the town mayor called him one time, and I was watching the video. I was like, "Dude, the mayor's calling you, Daryl. That's awesome." I mean, that's awesome, Daryl. I love it. You don't need to edit, man. You never edit, Daryl. You just keep the awesome content, man. And, no, that's pretty awesome. Yeah.
What is going on with my wife's phone?
Wait a minute,
Always
LCS
goes.
found Gritty and Philly Fanatic in the 50-cent bin. So stoked. Oh wait, Gritty. Yeah, Gritty is the Flyers. And then Philly Fanatic in the 50-cent bin. Yeah. That's awesome. Oh
Yeah, I was
snap.
rooting for the Flyers to make the playoffs, but man,
Yeah. But they're improving. They were really bad a few years ago. They're getting
oh yeah,
better. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Man, there's a huge crowd at this draft tonight. Good grief, there's a ton of people there. They're excited. It looks like they're all Detroit Lions fans too. That's a
watch
big.
out, man. Better watch out for Detroit.
I know they had a good season last year, and they're going to be back this upcoming year too with a good team. They almost made it, man. They almost made that deep
Yeah, they
run
did.
to the Super Bowl. They were so close.
They ended the playoff drought.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they got to be. I was really excited for them because they come so far. It's a great playoffs this year, man. I really enjoyed it. I can't remember a time I was so glued to watching the playoffs in the NFL than I was this year because there were so many good matchups. You were watching
Yeah,
C.J. Stroud, see how he was doing, especially as a sports card collector. Brock Purdy, the Mahomes, the Kelsey, all the Swifties out there. No, I'm just kidding. That's joking about that. So I don't mean to make any Swifties upset out there.
my wife's like, wow, she's a good person, but man, like just like show us the game. We
Yeah.
don't even.
So
And
that
and
was pretty.
and she made Travis Kelsey like if you have his cards, like she literally inflated them. Man,
Yeah. It was quite an NFL playoff season. Well, maybe this year our Falcons will be in there. I think maybe
hey, even
I
if
would
we
love
get
to
in,
come back. Yeah.
even if we get in and we're like all excited and we can celebrate and be like, and they choke the next week, like,
Yeah. Hey,
you know
just
what,
get
man?
there. That's all I want to see them is get to the playoffs, Falcons. That's all we're asking for. You don't have to win the
See,
first game. Get there.
I cursed myself. Yeah, I know. I cursed myself years ago. I'm like, can we just get to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
And then we got to the Super Bowl, and I called my cousin up at halftime. I was like, we got this in the bag, man. We got this in the bag. Cursed it.
Hey, we got there. That's the good thing there. That's awesome. Well, y'all, I tell you this, we're getting to about 11:02 tonight, so I got to kind of wrap this up. I got to get to work early in the morning. I
All
got a
right, brother.
big
It's a
farmers
lot of
market.
fun.
Man, it's been so awesome to have Steve with us tonight. I definitely, Steve, got to have you come back here
Oh,
later on.
definitely.
Some of our other bros here in the card community. Maybe we'll have another Braves Brothers or Falcons celebration. Maybe start an NFL season of Falcons fans live stream like we did the Braves Brothers one night. Or doing that. Maybe we'll do a World Series champion Braves YouTube live stream. How
Heck
about
yeah.
that? We'll do a big celebration. But so honored, y'all. Steve's channel is in the description below. Y'all, if you're watching this on the replay or you're here in the chat, subscribe to him. He's close to almost 2K subscribers. I'm so proud of him, man. I was looking at his stat numbers today on his channel. His channel keeps growing. He's getting awesome views, awesome support. So, y'all, if you're not subscribed to him, go in the link below and subscribe to him. Let's get him to 2K. I want to thank Steve for coming on. Steve, you got any parting notes to tell everybody? Or
No, thanks everybody for watching and putting up with me. And hey, man, I didn't cuss.
He did awesome, man.
Hour and a half almost.
Woo! That's awesome. Thanks, Steve. So
Appreciate you having me on, Zach.
Oh, man, super pumped to have you on here tonight. And y'all, we'll be back next week. I think I might go vertical next week. We'll rip a bunch of packs, a bunch of shout outs, and looking forward to who knows what'll happen between now and then. I got some mail from some of the card community this week. I need to rip it open. And thank y'all. I got something from the Guru. Shout out to Guru and others here in this card community. So thank you very much, y'all. And I look forward to ripping that and shouting y'all out next week. Thank you, everyone. So thanks, Steve. Thank y'all.
Hey, thank you, man.
Zach out. Steve, you got anything out?
That's all I got, man. Rise up, chop on, baby.
All right, y'all. Good night, y'all. Thank you.